Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here, and today we have a movie review. I didn't get one out yesterday on Saturday, sorry about that. I was working, and then I had a homecoming dance at my school, but this is the review for Ready or Not. If you have not seen Ready or Not, this review will contain spoilers. Alright, so this movie, first off, has some fantastic kills. There's just some great gore in here, especially near the end, which the ending is absolutely awesome and insane. I'm gonna hop right into it. Basically, this bride who gets married into this family, has to hide from these people that believe in demonic cults and Satan and stuff. So they believe that hide and seek means they have to kill her before dawn or something bad will happen. And stuff does happen because near the end, spoiler alert, they don't kill her. They don't get to kill her. They get like really close. But then they're sort of cowering, waiting for the inevitable to happen because they think something bad's gonna happen. Nothing happens, and then they start exploding. Yes, you heard me right. Exploding. They start exploding. It's insane. Cause like the grandma's, got an axe. She's about to swing and take out the bride. She's like, she still has to die. And then she gets killed, exploded. At first, when I first saw it, I thought it was a shotgun that killed her, but it was complete termination of the body, and then the whole family just starts exploding. It's ridiculous, but it's fun. Speaking of that, this movie has a really good combination of horror and comedy mixed in. Because, there will be, jokes, sort of. Like, she gets inside of this car of one of the family members and tries to drive away and call the cops. And then it's one of those, caller things from inside the car. And, she calls 911. And she's like, sorry, I see this car's been stolen. And he hangs up. And he says, is there anything else I can help you with today? She says, fuck you! Which is great. And then she's running and running and running, and then somebody passes, and then they see her bleeding and in pain and stuff, and then they just say, get out of the road, and they keep driving. You're just like, you a-hole. So that was great. Great comedy there. Samara Weaving and Adam Brody. I have never seen anything from these actors. I know Adam Brody's done some work, but I've never heard of Samara Weaving, but they did great. Actually, when I first seen the trailer, I thought, is that Margot Robbie? But, she honestly looks like the clone of Margot Robbie. Maybe that'll be the sequel to Gemini Man. Which I'm sure is coming, because that movie was fantastic. Just go watch the review. It's dog crap. Don't waste your money on it. Anyway, time to get to the bad. The dialogue in this movie is just painfully cringy and bad. I found several times I was just like, can we go back to the main lead and Adam Brody's character? They were the only ones that were truly trying, because everybody else is just poor acting. The husband, poor acting. But when it comes to the main lead girl, the bride, and the husband's brother, who actually tries to help her out, but unfortunately gets killed, they were the only ones that really seemed like they were trying, and the only ones that, felt like they were putting in any actual effort. Everyone else was pretty lackluster in the film. Also, this film is just, really slow starting off. It doesn't really pick up until, the final act, or, halfway through the second act, where she actually starts, going on the defensive side and grabbing guns, and, she's gonna start taking them out. But, of course, the gun doesn't work, so then she has to, fight hand to hand and, whatever she can find, knives and stuff. She smashes this butler character. There's this butler character that I swear he is like one of the most sadistic ones in the film, because he is just constantly getting stuff thrown at him. Like, he gets a pot thrown over his face, a hot pot over his face, and then, she's kicking him, she's punching him, she's just doing whatever she can, and then she finally gets him off, and then he still gets back up and gets her. But eventually she does get to kill him, which is great. Very satisfying, because he was just one of the hardest ones, it seemed like, to kill there. But, it doesn't really pick up just till she starts actually doing stuff, because, like, the first act, she's sort of, like, just super scared and hyperactive. But once she starts, actually trying to kill them, it gets really, really fun and good. As she's being thrown out of windows and going hand to hand with the father. And, it seems like that the husband will be, helping her. Seems like he's been helping her the whole film. But then it's revealed he was in on it too the whole time. And he grabs her. It's like, she's in here. But, that's when they capture her. But then, last minute she gets away and they blow up. Overall, 6.5 out of 10. I still thoroughly enjoyed it. It just narrowly escapes the top 10. I think it's like 11 or 12 on my list, possibly. I think 12. We'll see where it falls in that list by the end of the year during my top 100 films of 2019 that I watched. That list is going really well, by the way. I really do think we're going to be able to do a top 100 and not a top 70 like last year. But it had a good story. It was just very boring for majority of it until, there actually starts to have some actual action kick in with her, fighting against the family and, the deaths and everything. And the comedy was good. A lot of the actors, just a lot of the cast, just I wasn't feeling it from them. And Samara Weaving and Adam Brody were the only ones that really stood out for me in this film. But yeah, it was an interesting premise, and I feel like while it might not have entirely delivered on the craziness and stuff, I wish it went just a little bit further with the craziness and the satanic cult stuff. But overall, Ready or Not is a super hyperactive, intense horror flick. I would request it. Go out and watch it, because it is a really good watch. So, I'll thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.